Good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rodgers. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Lewandowski. Now, can they get him away? And a chance! Goal! The first significant strike. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Messi, in with the challenge. Havertz. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Shevchenko. The ball has bounced loose now. Rodri. And it's McTominay. To Havertz. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Rodgers.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rodgers. Tries to play it through. Van Bouten promptly onto that, and that is that. Kimmich. And it's Fernandes. Just about within shooting range. He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Kimmich. Burmo. Now it's Havertz. Rodri. Casemiro. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And Guardiola. This is a promising build-up. They get a throw-in. Guardiola. Fernandes. Ball's out once more. Casemiro cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Lewandowski. Rodri. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Shevchenko. That is good strength. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found a way through. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rodgers.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Floated through. Shot, surely! A neat finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Messi. And it's Kimmich. That has been slung wide. McTominay. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Messi. Van Dijk. Rodri. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. And it's McTominay.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Schüller. And Mbah. Kimmich. He won't be happy with that one. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
Any
for
strong
an
opinions on the first
bulletin
half?
from the
Manchester
Regional Police
United
Department.
really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So it's back to business. Casemiro. Alexander-Arnold. Ball is over the line. Van Dijk. Vardiol. Mbah has found the net here, of course. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Shevchenko. Nicely weighted ball. McTominay. Mbah. Now it's Lewandowski. Nicked it back promptly. Vardiol. Fernandes. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Fernandes. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Passing nice and neat. Mbah. Mbah touches it back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Rodgers. Fernandes. And it's Kimmich. Great vision. He's on it. Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Looking tidy in possession here, and he shoots! McTominay. And Mbah. Schüller. McTominay. Schüller. Posh. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. Rodri spots it and intercepts. McTominay. Van Dijk. McTominay. Casemiro. Rodri gets a foot in here. And here's Lewandowski.
Terengganu really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Messi. And it's Kimmich. Kimmich is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rodri gets across to intercept that. And here's Lewandowski.
Terengganu really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
It's a sharp pass. Now it's Shevchenko. Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. Havertz. Fernandes. Casemiro. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good ball, good take. And he's straight offside.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 27.
Manchester United have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Fernandes. Coming on the field.
Burmo.
Number 11.
Now it's Havertz.
Number
Oh, that's well
8.
spotted.
Eduardo Camavinga.
Now it's McTominay. That is what Lewandowski! Goal! They have stolen level at the last! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great.
It's Lewandowski! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Lewandowski deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Coming on to replace him is number 2.
Now it's Lewandowski.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
No, that's been intercepted. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Can he get it through? Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Trossard. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And that will be the final act. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
McAllister, and it's O'Reilly. Cafu, and it's McAllister. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice defending, it's got the job done.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vardiol picks it up out wide. Kimmich takes a shot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the keeper beats it away. Shoots! Now who's... and again! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Manchester United are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Kimmich. This is a promising build-up. Back where it came from. And that's been won straight back. Neither side yet able to find the net. Here's a man in form. And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Fofana. And here's Batistuta. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Shevchenko.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Messi. And here's Watkins. Trossard. Well read, nice interception. Now, can they get him away? Sabani. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Watkins. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Fofana. And here's Batistuta. Fofana. And here's Batistuta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kimmich. Watkins. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Messi. What? Here's a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Watkins clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. O'Reilly has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. McAllister. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could move up a gear here. And he was quick to react. McAllister. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. It's Fofana.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now he's off and running. It's a pretty loose pass. Raul. Great vision. Batistuta! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi. And they can counter here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Shevchenko. Kimmich. Casemiro. And Guardiol. Now it's Trossard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Messi. Good chance here! And that has kept the keeper on his That's the end of the first 45. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So neither side yet off the mark.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
McAllister, Shevchenko. And he's chosen to go back. Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Great ball if he can get there. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Shevchenko. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Didier Drogba.
Tries to get it clear. Little pass back. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the counter is on. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Pass somewhat off target. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Fofana. Drogba. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Shevchenko. Batistuta. Fofana, looking for the run, engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Batistuta. Fofana, Casemiro concedes a free kick for that. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Not the most accurate pass. And here's Watkins. McAllister wins the duel this time. Raul. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a fine interception.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing
Hello?
passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Where's Bobot to look?
No, that's been intercepted.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That has not gone well. And that is a little undercooked. That's a good ball out wide. Watkins. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Coming on the
He's
field
got to have a go
is
at this, and it looks
number
straightforward.
5, Atebrisau. Substitution in progress.
Threads one in. He's on it, can he get away? And Batistuta!
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Watkins. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Marcelo powering forward here. Danny Olmo.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
And here's Danny
There will be
Olmo.
3 minutes added time.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Shevchenko. That's a cute ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Marcelo is always looking to play quality balls. McAllister. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He might be in here. O'Reilly receives it in a good position here. And that is the last of the action. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game? Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim. European Player of the Year, League winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around. Absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, match winner, national treasure. He is all of those things and much, much more. Zabani deals with that comfortably. Oh, good-looking ball. Tries to play it through.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Vardiol. Here's Maciej Cunha. Right, Shevchenko. Out towards the flank. And this is Shevchenko. Opts to... Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Vardiol. And here's Shevchenko. Kukçu. That's a sharp pass. He's in a great position here. Maciej Cunha. Casemiro has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And Shevchenko! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Shevchenko. Rafael Leao. Shevchenko. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Messi. That's a nicely weighted header! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Number 19.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Gives it back. Maciej Cunha. And it's Kukçu. Goes for the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Maciej Cunha! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. That has been slung wide. It's a good foot in there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's picked his way through. The ball has bounced loose now. Vardiol, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Shevchenko. Rafael Leao! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rafael Leao is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Gerrard. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's well spotted. De Ligt. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Messi. Chance to deliver. Punched away. Forced to go back. And it's Gerrard. And this is Shevchenko. Casemiro can be a real threat inside the box. Messi. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. Great vision. Watkins. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Kukçu. To Gerrard. Messi. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Messi, who's set up one goal so far.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he was quick to react. Trossard. That is good alertness. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Just a quick reminder.
Manchester United unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. He's going for goal! And no, just off target. Casemiro. And here's Trossard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gerrard. Matheus Cunha. And they win it back again. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Watkins.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Cunha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha's cross.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Matheus Cunha. Manchester United still this single goal behind.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but...
Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
De Ligt, always a very imposing presence at the back. Rafael Leao. It's just beyond his reach. Rafael Leao. And it's Gerrard. Oh, there's a probing ball. The pass has gone astray. Vardiol. And De Ligt. Kukcu is always looking to break lines. Matheus Cunha. And Vardiol. Matheus Cunha. And it's Kukcu. Tries from distance. Well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
De Ligt. And it's Shevchenko. He's gone for goal. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Messi clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Sabani looking to play him in. Gerrard. He has found the way, and Messi! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
The goal scorer for Manchester United after 82 minutes is number 11, Lionel Messi.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Manchester United really have been second best here.
Tries from a long way out. It's in! His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness.
The goal scorer for Manchester United after 85 minutes is number 2, Alexander-Arnold.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's destined for the flank. Rafael Leao! And he's quick to get rid. That's a little off target. Messi has got himself a free kick.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 11, Trossard. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Mbah.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin.
Dalam siapa? L.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here? Tries a shot! And that is wildly off target.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Sabani. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Watkins. Kamavinga looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top. Van Dijk. Passing nice and neat. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, he's been caught napping! Kamavinga! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Applies the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Shevchenko. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And this is Messi. And Messi! Messi! From another planet! A finish of true class! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Little Messi!
Tunisia have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And this is Messi, and this is Shevchenko. Now it's Kimmich. Great ball, and he's in here. Shevchenko! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kamavinga, and here's Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Takes a shot! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, sweet feet. It's a pretty loose pass. McAllister. Now it's Watkins. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Cuts it back. Oh, well played, well played.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi looking understandably energised after his goal.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises
Great
hope.
chance! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And he's there to retrieve it. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Diaz. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Messi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And here's Diaz. It's Drogba! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Tunisia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Diaz. Has a look and plays it forward. Kamavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Van Dijk concedes a free kick for that. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Sarapan. Ya. Ngerti ya nek Pak Era tau jajan cilikane. Ngerti ya nek Pak Era tau jajan cilikane biyen.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. He leaps for it! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
That pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. Raul gets into a good position. And it's Serginho. Shevchenko. Messi. And the counter is on. There they go, hunting in packs. Bruno Fernandes. This is a promising build-up. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Good read, needed to be. And it's Messi. In towards the back stick. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Bruno Fernandes. Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he get on the end of this? And Shevchenko! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Shevchenko! Goal! Manchester United! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Messi. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Casemiro gets a foot in and wins the ball. Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruno Fernandes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now that's well seen too. Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. That has been cut short. And here's Drogba.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Shevchenko. Raul. Serginho. And it's Drogba. Watkins. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Kimmich. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Crossed into the middle. That has not gone well. That's headed upfield. Oh, they can break here. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's Kimmich. And they've got rid. And now the breakaway. Great defending, strong and determined. Zabani. Trossard. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, nicely intercepted. Serginho. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Pass somewhat off target.
There will be
beyond the defence. Oh, well played. Watkins. And the referee says that is that for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
And a quick announcement for the benefit
Manchester
of anybody
United
who has found
leading
themselves
by
a little
one
lost
at the
today.
break.
Please look at the screen for
On the
information
evidence of
on
what
how to
we've
find your
seen,
way
they're
around
worth
this
their lead.
stadium.
There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. So right back into the action.
Manchester United can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
It's a searching pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Header! Harmlessly behind. That could spell trouble. Caught offside that time. Ended up in no man's land. And that's another good win of the ball. Watkins. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough...
Oh, he's taken it, and this is Roll. Oh, good-looking ball. Nicely aimed pass. It's a really well-measured ball. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, that's superb. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Drogba.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Shot a goal! And it's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late
And Shevchenko! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
And it's Serginho. That's destined for the flank. And this is Roll. Nice getting up there! And that's a sharp finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Shevchenko. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Trossard, and a chance! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Hakimi. Who saw this coming? Manchester United are hurt by just about the final punch.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He has found a way through. Oh, it requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. Foot in. Well read, nice interception. De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt calmly anticipates. Silvestre. Alaba. Spread out to the left. Now it's Watkins, and he's worked it through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Alaba cuts it out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Over to the right flank.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi. Can he get it through? He's on it. Can he get away? Cross from Hakimi. Terrific effort! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21.
Ah, now some movement on the bench,
Septa.
and we are going to see a change.
Number 18. Watkins. Number
Casemiro
11,
is a
Trossard.
perfect combination of
Number
brain and
15,
brawn. Now it's Messi. Messi!
Number 20,
And he has kept it out
Mbah.
somehow.
Messi
Number 9,
clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Number 13. Number 22.
That's a decent ball.
Fernandes.
Now it's Messi. Kane.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. And he's quick to return it. Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
So,
And that's it. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Manchester United desperately need a performance here.
Hello,
Fail in their
everybody,
mission
and
and
welcome
they
to
are
today's
going down.
match.
They'll throw the kitchen sink at it, no doubt, but will it be enough?
Manchester United.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. Manchester United with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. That is good alertness. He's a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. And they can counter here. Now it's Watkins. There is the live figure of Ed Milson.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in ensuring this team keeps its shape.
In what way?
Well, he'll effectively switch between centre-back and defensive midfielder, constantly sniffing out danger, but it's his ability to turn creator when he wins the ball back, which makes him so key.
Oh, he's got a lot, hasn't he? No wonder his team, and indeed his national team, have been so successful with him in the side.
Spot on. This is the time you need that pace.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodgers. Watkins.
Waalaikumsalam.
Does well to get it back. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Not the most accurate pass.
Ambek gue saiki
It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
ngeterne
He
sekolah.
just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now he's running away.
Lah yo, engko sore neh karo ngenteni sing masuk. Iya. Ngisine wis rampung kok. Karek ngenteni sing orderan sing masuk kudu kirim dino iki ngono lho. Tapi sing wis ndengi kan
It's not an
bendang
especially good pass, that.
statusnya dikirim ngono lho.
Now it's Watkins. Xavi Alonso. Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Kimmich.
Iya,
Has to pass it
27.
through. Opts for safety.
Eh?
And it's Messi.
Gak
And it's
apa-apa.
Kimmich. Shevchenko, he is onto this. Rodgers. Shevchenko.
Oke, Om.
Chance!
Eh?
Goal!
Nangin nang ndi?
Manchester United! Feel the relief, just feel it. He felt obliged, and he did oblige. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place.
And the finish! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, fantastic from Platini! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Number 20.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Yo ndadak nangis si Brian nih. Kok gak belajar tangi ki ora nangis ndak.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn this.
Here's a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Watkins clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh yo belajar to lele.
Manchester United with the corner, their first. Keeper has taken decisive action. In early. Oh, well played. Cleared away. Robertson. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Watkins. Howson gets across to intercept that. And here's Shevchenko. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Otto. Edmilson. Platini is always scanning the pitch for targets. And that's gone loose. Shevchenko. And that's been won straight back. Takes a shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Alexander-Arnold. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution in progress.
And so we're off again. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And he's lost his man here. Ekitike is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, before saving his team, if you like, he needs to learn to save himself. Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Platini! Platini!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Casemiro tries to clear. He's having a shot! Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Good ball. Chance for a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Corner number 2 then.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. Kimmich knocks it into space. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Kimmich. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, delightful ball. Oh, now he can rock. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Nedved, Watkins with the foul. And it's Robertson. Short changes him with that pass. Looking for the run. Can he get it through? Vardiol. It's Kimmich. Messi. Watkins just eases him off the ball. Rummenigge. Foot in. Messi. Now Rodgers. Well read, nice interception. Nedved, and he's been shifted off it. Now it's Watkins. Platini. Ekitike. Zabani spots it and intercepts. Nedved aims beyond the defence. He's beaten the last man. Tries one from range. Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Passes short and sharp, and they're on him in a flash. Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's been cut out, well played. Zabani calmly anticipates. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Watkins. He's having a pop! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Watkins really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Number 27, Morgan Rodgers. Number 18, Watkins. Coming on the field, number 11, Trossard. Number 20, Mbah.
Manchester United are making a change now. Now it's Mbah. Now it's Messi. No way through. Kimmich is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
This is a promising build-up.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Waalaikumsalam, dadamu.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi. Mbah. Just 5 minutes left. He's found a way through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, well played, well played.
Sama backnya itu.
Messi. And here's Mbah. Trossard. Now, can they get him away?
There will be 3 minutes
Odo.
added
Here's
time.
one whose deliveries we all know about. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Del Piero, and he's managed to get free. There's the shot! It's loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. He will be livid with himself.
substitution for Manchester United. Number 21.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Number 10, Messi. Number 5, Alexander-Arnold.
And we're done. It's the day when it all caught up
Please
with them.
make sure to
The
watch
whole
the screen
season
for
has been a
information
campaign
bulletin
of
from the
struggle.
regional police.
Baru divisi 5. Stres kan.
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities, and he does it time and time again.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Foden purring through the gears. That's a lovely, neat pass. Denilson. Denilson! Oh, great leap! No, not the best of headers.
Indonesia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Shevchenko. Van Dijk cuts it out. Foden. Messi in acres of space out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Kane.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Eric Garcia did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, no joy this time. Guardiola. And here's Trossard. Now it's Van Basten. To Nielsen. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get there? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. Well, there's the clearance. Looking for options for movement. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That has not gone well. Now it's Kane. Kane. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Flings it across. Defending of the desperate variety. And this is Van Basten.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Messi. Decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off. Foden. Now it's Kane. Kane is onto this, and he is deftly away. Kane. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This for genuine comfort. No, he's missed it!
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Well timed, excellent interception. Ambitious ball here. Pass somewhat off target.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Throw in. And it's Kane. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Trossard. Valverde. Messi. That looks a good ball through. He's found a way through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now that's been intercepted. And they've got rid. Eric Garcia kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get on the end of this?
1 minute added time.
Trossard!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How do you look back on the first 45
Please be
minutes?
made aware
Well, it's
that
obvious,
smoking
Peter,
is
that this
only
team
permitted
was
in
set up
designated
to play
areas
on the
within
break,
these grounds.
and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Manchester United are 1-0 up at half-time, and
Substitution
it's
in
all
progress.
to play for. That gets us going once more.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Chance for a shot! That's another chance! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Manchester United leading now. Big chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
And here's Trossard. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Kimmich.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Zabani. Now it's Shevchenko. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Foden. And he's certainly onside here. Casemiro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's a really well-measured ball. Kane, and this chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that is well cleared. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Kane. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that was nowhere near his best.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nice bit of trickery. He is through here. And this is Messi. Trossard. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Mbah was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very...
Tries from distance. And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Number 11, Trossard. Number 15,
Oh, it's Van Basten. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here.
Number 20,
Count.
Mbah. Number 13,
And it's Messi.
Number 8, Eduardo Camavinga.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's been hooked away. Well, they've got it again. And this is Kane.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Added time.
Well, nicely intercepted. Now it's Count. That's the keeper's ball.
Kaget.
Just eases him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they...
Mainnya pada gitu anjir.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already
Manchester
palpable.
United against Manchester United.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think.
Big chance! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Manchester United have their second corner now. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely aimed pass. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Can he get it through? Filippo Inzaghi. Hazard has it in a wide position. Van Dijk tries to clear. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to play it through. Now it's Watkins. Oh, now he can... Watkins! Oh, it's hit the post! It's a pretty loose pass. And he's quick to snatch it back. Cafu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Always goal side. Shot, surely! Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Inzaghi. That's been slipped through. Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! The first significant strike. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And that has put paid to that. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that is one way to stop him. Referee has just said play on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cafu cuts it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's where it came from.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Played out towards the right wing.
Gitu.
He's got away. Chance! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham, for Once so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Kimmich. Now it's Kane. And here's Shevchenko. Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it. So what can they make of this? Vardiol. Now he's off and running. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Now it's Kane. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bellingham. Shevchenko receives it in a good position here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And here's Shevchenko. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found a way through. Ball swung in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Casemiro. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Kane.
Milan always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
And here's Kane. And this is Messi. Oh, good ball. Kane! He's been caught napping. And that should get the job done. Nedved. Bellingham makes a dash for it. Could move up a gear here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Bellingham. Oh, this looks sharp. Rodgers. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. Looking to play him in. Rodgers. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Kane. 30 minutes gone. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rummenigge. Deftly out wide. Lovely feet. And it's Nedved. Kimmich. Here's Kane.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Taken back almost at once. Kimmich. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's a cute ball. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Rummenigge. He's got a... There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Header comes in! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Zabani wins the duel this time.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So neither side yet off the mark.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Pullet. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rodgers. Oh, can he get onto this?
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Rummenigge. Maldini. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Kimmich. And this is Shevchenko. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here. Pullet plays it in. Defending. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a little off target. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Shevchenko! And he's managed to get rid.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, that's well spotted. Threads one in. Messi. And still we await the first breakthrough. That is good alertness. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Kane. And this is Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Kane. Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Shevchenko. Played out wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Shevchenko. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Dumfries. Nicely aimed pass. Can he get on the end of this? Rodgers. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's having a shot! And a neat finish! And late in the day, a telling moment!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che tra poco sul maxi schermo saranno trasmessi gli orari.
Lah yo, sapa ta? Sunate pisan. Dulu lambemu enak apa wi? Bermam apa?
Donat.
Mam donat. Donate rasa apa?
Rasa coklat.
Rasa coklat.
Tak bangun titik. Aku tak telok nahan.
Delok kok nguri kono ae lho. Karo Pak Ede.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy Eze is always someone I've kept an eye on. A player who broke through as a left winger initially, but also has the intelligence, the vision required of a number 10, and he combines those roles very well, drifting in from the left, getting on the end of balls, and he takes it from there.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's Azar. Shevchenko over to the right flank. Watkins providing an outlet on that flank. Xavi Alonso looking for the run. Eze. He's a sharp little ball here. Takes a shot! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him,
Yeah, well.
and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He'll
Indeed.
take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Liwat grup itu.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Azar. Xavi Alonso. And here's Watkins. Azar. Nicely aimed pass. And that has not gone well. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Shevchenko.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Itu ya.
And here's the chance to counter. Eze. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Shevchenko. Trossard. Referee's given a throw. And here's Shevchenko.
Percy Bandung definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't...
And the finish! And that's a tidy finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that, and that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And we'd like to inform you now.
Adik siapa? Adik Mbak Cici Somben. Sok minggu ya. Lah biar mbak kamu mainnya adik siapa?
Gak jelas. Ih, kaget aku. Liar-liar
Anak
rek.
ini loh.
Lah ya liar-liar rek, kaget aku.
Ya Allah, apa kan?
Mah, sik ngenteni cair sik. Oh iya wis enek sing ngecat to jam Yahmene. Dalam? Heeh. Heeh.
Kayaknya ini lain kan
Anaknya meninggal.
Karena harus dikasih aja. Gak berkembang.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
There's the golden nugget that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation is the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level,
And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And another try!
Ayutthaya would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Nicely worked. And Shevchenko! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Haaland. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Alexander-Arnold. Messi pinches it off him.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Rodri cuts out the pass. And it's Messi. Threads one in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Rodri. First quarter of an hour gone. Has a look and plays it forward. Haaland does really well to win the ball there. Now that looks a decent chance! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Belletti. Scholes is always looking to break lines. Lovely pass, but can he shoot? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ayutthaya with the corner, there first. Guardiola with the short one. And it's Belletti. Takes a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Ayutthaya really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Nicely aimed pass. This is a promising build-up. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. De Jong running with the ball. Kiatisok! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rodgers. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Zabani getting this one clear. Messi. Nicked it back promptly. Chanatip is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Kimmich. Now it's Kane. Now it's Messi. Now that's well seen too. Distributed tidily. Counts has the space to scheme. Now it's Kane. Pass somewhat off target. Kiatisuk. Now it's Shevchenko. And he's got the beating of his man. Great chance! Really nicely worked opportunity, that's some lovely exchanges.
The 1 and 2 touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Guardiola gets across to intercept that. 40 minutes gone, half-time closing in. Rodgers. Well, that is one way to stop him. Knocks it into space. Rodgers. And it's De Jong. He's on it, can he get away? Chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short, and here's De Jong.
There will be 1
That's
minute
really
added
well
time.
manoeuvred. Kimmich. Well, that pass isn't the best. And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Manchester United can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score.
Substitutions taking place.
So we're off again.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself...
Chance for a shot! Well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ayutthaya clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That has not gone well. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Rodgers.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Mbappe! He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He's picked his way through. Scholes. That's a throw. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And the through ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Kimmich. Shevchenko. He is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Shevchenko. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's fabulous. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Ya
Oh, good spread. Mbappe. Bayer. And it's Serginho. Kiatisuk has found the net here, of course. Rodgers. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Can he get it through? Now here's the delivery.
Concentration levels are very good. And
big chance! Spread it left. Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Cleared without hesitation. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That's a cute ball. Belletti. And here's Haaland, in with the challenge. Shot at it! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now there's a... Can he finish? Oh, quite a hit, and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Oh, that's a fine intercept. And a chance!
There will be
And it's hit the woodwork and out! Messi. That's Kane. That looks a cracking ball. And this is Shevchenko. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
Kawalah sepitan, cok. Ya ampun, 2,1 juta.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already
North
palpable.
Korea against Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Son Heung, great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
North Korea with the corner, there first. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Robertson actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Messi. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has been slung wide. Kubo. Oh, a delicate chip through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Alexander-Arnold. And he's forced to go back. And it's Robertson. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Kubo. And here's Son Heung-min. Zabanyi does really well to win the ball there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he get on the end of this? Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Van Dijk is there to clear. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, what has happened here? He's in! Watkins! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Good play though. I love the way he was able to time his run like that. It's great skill to get it through one-on-one.
Watkins is flagged offside. Shevchenko. Trossard. Casemiro. Threads one in. Messi. McAllister. No way through there.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Watkins. Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. This is a promising build-up. He's in a great position here. Now it's Watkins, and it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Tries to pass it through. Van Dijk. Can he get it through? And Shevchenko! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And yes, it's him again. And the finish! And he hits the net. And deep into first half stoppage time, a timely strike. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Kylian Mbappe.
North Korea cut their deficits and look raring to go again. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
And a quick announcement today that
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Manchester United are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. Header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
McAllister, Kubo, now Foden. Oh, that's well spotted. Trossard. And this is Shevchenko. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
North Korea have their third corner. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. In he goes again! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Pinches it off him. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Messi. Kubo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Trossard. Messi. And it's Son Heung-min. Robertson. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Messi. And here's Son Heung-min. Now this could be a chance.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's managed to get free. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now it's Messi.
Substitution for North Korea. Number 22, Kubo.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Number 19.
In with the challenge.
Son Heung-min.
Whatever he had in mind, that
Number
was not
7.
it.
Phil Foden. Coming on the field, number 11, Alvarez. Number 13,
Dembele.
Dembele.
Robertson
Number
has
17,
created one goal already.
Federico
He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he's taking no chances there. Alvarez! And he's quick to get rid. It's a good spell of possession, this. Trossard. Now it's Shevchenko. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. And it's Robertson. Shevchenko. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for North Korea, number 6, McAllister. Coming on the field is number 14, Caicedo.
Plays it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Messi. Watkins. Alvarez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, he's found support out wide. Here's Trossard! It's run loose, who's going to get there? I think that's offside, yes it is.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Messi. Coming on to replace him is
Pass
number
somewhat off
23,
target.
Neymar.
And that is a little undercooked. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Caicedo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Watkins, too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
There they go, hunting again.
Taken back almost at once. Trossard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Valverde.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Kena.
Neymar.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, they've got it again.
Kena.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Casemiro. Manchester United, moments now away from seeing this one out. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's
There will
Trossard.
be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Shevchenko with 2 goals already to his name. Casemiro. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Passing nice and neat. And that will be it. Manchester United can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Shevchenko claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument. Oh.
Apa sih? Apa sih? Mbah. Cok inget-inget ya. Untung ya undi. Lah ya undi-undi kurang nyolot iki.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Contro Manchester United.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game
Gak,
is well and
wes ora,
truly
wes,
set.
gak, wes. Oh, yang jajak pembuktian
So we're
barang.
up and running. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
And here's Diaz. Now it's Bale. He is through here. That's going across goal. Bergkamp! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the shot! And a neat finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, good taking up. It's Ibrahimovic! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Ibrahimovic! Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly. And
Oh, what has happened here? Now, he's free, he has got space. Can he finish? And it's in! They are purring, truly purring.
some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And now he has two. This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
It's shot a goal! And he hits the net! And they're threatening to fly away here!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
O'Reilly makes a move down the right. And here's Bale. It's Bale! And he's there to belt it away. In towards the backs. Impressive jump! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. Vardiol. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, that's fabulous. Just eases him off the ball. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And there's the shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bell! And no mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And it's Bale.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Decent chance! Oh, it rattles the bar! Flings in across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Manchester United not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Bergkamp is the team's great visionary. And he's picked it up out wide. He's rising! It wasn't a great header in the end. Van Dijk. Diaz is having the time of his life here. And the shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Morris ended up in no man's land. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Zabani has given away a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Good strong hand by the keeper. Oh, denied at the last.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's Ibrahimovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries to play it through. Robertson providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Van Dijk. O'Reilly driving forward. O'Reilly! Rodgers. Kane.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Alexander-Arnold. Bergkamp making good progress. Diaz. Diaz purring through the gears. Diaz! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Portugal have their second corner now. Bale with the short one. Crosses it in. Oh, that's neat. Nice physical challenge. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Manchester United are down to 10 men. Bale is eyeing up his options in the middle. And he's missed it.
He has a livelier imagination than I thought. The angle just wasn't quite there.
Guardiola. Van Dijk. Oh, what's he done? Ibrahimovic! And it's come back out to him. Oh, good finish. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Pressing. Oh, what a mistake! Bale concedes a free kick for that. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Manchester United are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack for that.
Oh, terrible pass. He has found the way through. Nice control. Tries a shot! And that's a good finish. This is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
ter 3 minutos de compensação.
And that will be it. Manchester United have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Caros espectadores,
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United desperately